Welcome back, everybody. It is day 9 in our 25 Drams of Christmas series. Now, this is the Bourbinsane Whiskey Advent Calendar. We've drank a lot of bourbon, couple ryes, we even threw a scotch in there. We're back to bourbon today, just for all of you. Back to bourbon. Now, I said at the end of my last video, we're going to be talking about a very interesting bourbon, and this really is. We're talking about Jefferson's Ocean. This is Jefferson's Ocean small batch. This is Voyage 16. Now, what Jefferson's does is they actually put this whiskey on a boat and they sail it around the world. Now, that's for the Jefferson's Oceans product. So they normally distill their whiskey the way they would, put it in these barrels, put it on a boat, and then send it around the world for about 6 months. That's the way it works. Now, why would you put it on a boat? That's the question. Well, it's pretty cool if you think about it. 6 months that whiskey is going to be sloshing on the water, going back and forth, going in and out of the barrel, theoretically. And it's all right near the ocean. So there's going to be a lot of brininess, all that sea salt coming up. So maybe that would affect the whiskey. We'll see. But that's theoretically why it's so cool and why this is a pricey whiskey. Let's go right into it here. Now, I did review this whiskey already. This is a store pick by a local place, and honestly, this is one of my favorite bottles I have. I think they did an excellent job on this pick. Voyage 16. Now, it says on here, selected for Cedar Rock and Riverside, but it says batch number 107 and bottle number 75. So I don't know if it's technically a single barrel or if it's a small batch. It might be like Woodford Reserve is, where it's just a small batch. They blend together and then those become your store pick, you know? But Jefferson's Ocean is a cool company. Jefferson's is. And the ocean side of things I think is really cool. Let's look at the color here. Pretty light color. Now, this is only 90 proof. There's no age statement at all on this, so we don't know the age. I mean, like light caramel for me. It's pretty light in my glass. Getting that proof showing through. Alright. Every time I drink this bottle, I don't know if it's a mental thing, but I always get the brininess. I just do. You know, I had the Jefferson's Ocean Cask Strength, which is over $100 bottle, and that was very strong on the brine as well. I mean, that brininess was even amplified more. It's that sea salt coming through. I mean, imagine like salted caramel. I know you've had salted caramel either on the holidays or just like a Ghirardelli's, if that's how you say it, chocolate. You know, where you get that salted caramel. That's what this is on the nose. Absolutely a salted caramel bomb. Little bit of vanilla, little bit of oak, but it's just so salted caramel forward. Maybe some lighter, delicate fruits in there too. But I think it's not just a mental thing for me. I think that the ocean really did have an impact on this. I do. It's really good. Man, I was saying this is one of my favorite bottles. A 90 proof bottle being one of my favorites, it's pretty much unheard of. I mean, I'm a barrel proof guy. But this is just so good. I don't know what it is. The balance of that salted caramel, a little bit of oak, not overly sweet. It's got those fruits I mentioned, and I really do like that fruit note in my bourbon. You know, the E.H. Taylor line, I get a lot of those lighter, delicate fruits. And it comes through on this a little bit for me, too. Man, it's literally like grabbing a salted caramel candy bar and just taking a bite. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. I definitely think the ocean made a difference on this for me. I really don't think that brininess was a mental thing. I think it actually is showing up here. Because I said it popped up on the cask strength too. So there is something to the way they're aging their whiskey. You know, or I should say finishing their whiskey, because it's 6 months on that boat. But, you know, there's something to it. I think there really is. One more sip here. It's just a delicious bottle. Now, this was a selected bottle for the store. And there are probably 18, 19 Voyages now at this point. Some of them are the wheated Voyage, which I also have. Cast strength, the regular small batch 45 proof, 45%, which is this one. And the major issue with Jefferson's Ocean is going to be price. Now this was a $75 bottle. That's right, $75. This wheated behind here I have is about $80. And as I mentioned, the cast strength is like 100 and I got it for right around 100, 106. So I mean, that's the deal breaker for me. I mean, this product specifically, like this store pick, I would probably get again because it's really, really good. I just love this bottle. I don't know what it is. They did a great job picking it. But the last wheated I had, which was not a store pick, it was just the regular Jefferson's Ocean wheated, I would absolutely pass on it at $85 or whatever. The cast strength was really good because I like that salted note, but we're talking $100 bourbon. I mean, at retail, that's going to be George T. Stagg, William Rue Weller. I mean, it doesn't compare to that. It's good. It's good, but I mean, $100 for a bourbon, you can get 3 or 4 in, I mean, really, really good value bourbons at that price. So the cast strength I wouldn't do. If you're looking for just a normal daily drinker, this isn't going to be what you're looking for. This is something a little higher end for a special occasion. I have, whenever I have gatherings, like family members who don't drink whiskey, but they see my bar and they're curious, they're intrigued, this is something I go to because it's literally like biting into that caramel candy, you know, I was talking about. And they've come back, like 6 months, 3 months, 6 months later, and they're like, hey, do you still have that? I think it was like some ocean thing you were telling me about. And I'm like, yeah, I've got a little bit left. I mean, I've got a little bit left now, just a little bit. But they always ask for that pour again. I mean, I actually gave a sample to one of my family members because he wanted to give it to his friends. So it's like, it's good stuff. I mean, it is really good. That salt note with the sweetness is really good. But you have to be willing to pay a pretty penny. And if money's not a big deal to you, go for it. You probably won't be disappointed, but value to bourbon ratio, I think there's probably better options out there for you. Thank you all so much for hanging out, watching episode number 9 in our 25 Drams of Christmas. I appreciate you all watching. Let me know if you've had Jefferson's Ocean before. Have you had the regular Jeffersons? How do you like the Ocean compared to the regular Jeffersons? Me personally, I think that the Ocean's is much better. I think it significantly improves on the regular Jefferson's Ocean, or the regular Jeffersons, so just my opinion, but let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Tomorrow, I think we are going to be switching whiskey categories, so stay tuned for that. We'll see what we're going to be drinking. Stay insane, everyone.